So listen, check the flavor of the rhythm I go. And when I get a chance here, let me clear my throat. Oh! I hope you don't die. Let me clear my throat. I need these monitors right here. Music and the monitors. And I go a little something like this here. Now, if y'all wanna party like we do, if y'all wanna party like us, let me hear you say If y'all wanna party like we do, if y'all wanna party like us, let me hear you say Now when I say you say And when I say hey, you say ha, hey, hey. And when I say you say Now when I say hey, you say ha, hey. Now when I say freeze, you just freeze one time. When I say freeze, y'all stop on the dime. When I say freeze, you just freeze one time. When I say freeze, y'all stop on the dime. Freeze. Now let me clear my throat. Oh, I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. Special dedication going out to all the ladies and all the brothers in here. Like I love y'all to get here. Oh, let me send my little shout outs here. Special dedication once again going out to everybody here behind my bay in Philadelphia. You love y'all, man. Special dedication going out to Mellow T, White Leader Jr., Don Mack, Charlie Mack, DJ Van, Tommy Tail. Special dedication going out to Frank Steve and the Rizzo Ice T. And if you're with me, I need some help from the music, from the maestro. Check it out. Somebody make some noise in this joint, man.
There'll be no darkness tonight. Baby, your love will shine. Light in the light. Just put your trust in my heart and meet me in paradise. Now is the time, girl. You're every wonder in this world to me. A treasured time won't steal away. So listen to my heart, lay your body close to mine. Let me fill you with my dream. I can make you feel alright. And maybe through the years, gonna love you more than that. So I promise you tonight that you will always be the lady in my life. Think back in my tenderness. This big is a night we won't forget. Girl, I need your sweet caress. So I reach out to a fantasy, to watch the beat of ecstasy. Come to me, girl, and I will keep you warm through the shadows of the night. Let me touch you with my love. I can make you feel so right. And baby, through the years, even when we're old and gray, I will love you more this day. Cause you will always be the lady in my life.
Lady of Virtue.
Stay with me.
Priestess Reeds.
I want you to stay with me.
Good evening.
I need you by my side. Ooh, baby. Ooh, no, you're my lady. Oh, you ooh, girl, I wanna give you one. Lady, in my life, sweet and pretty, baby. Always the love, love. Let me tell you, girl.
Nine of Blades, worry, paranoia, nightmares, disruption, pestering, rumors, anguish, mentally unstable. Good evening, today, tonight, Sunday, January 21st. Happy birthday, Aquarius, the day of the front runner. Attractive, powerful, open, indecisive, pleasure bound, hurtful. The subject in this card is plagued with nightmares and wants to make them stop. The Nine of Blades card points to the toxic actions of others and the feeling of being provoked to the point of hysteria. This card is a warning about what can happen to our mental states when we allow the opinions of others to disrupt our equilibrium. It may be advisable to take time away from lingering concerns and perhaps be engaged in recreational distraction or catching up on overdue rest. Return to the problem with a clear mind in order to be strategic instead of reactive. The meditation, the capacity to be centered where you are at the moment and yet prepared to move on if necessary, can be acquired with practice. Aquarians born on January 21st, are unique. Cool on the outside, they possess a magnetism that puts them in the spotlight. Although they can appear somewhat egotistical, they are generous souls, sexual, spiritual, and intelligent. These fun loving men and women seem to have it all and on their terms. January 21st birthday horoscope predicts that you are irreplaceable. The January 21st birthday zodiac sign is Aquarius, the water barrier. You give the appearance of being one cool cat. You have this internal magnet that draws people towards you. These people cannot go anywhere that people do not know them. You walk into a room and own it. You are one famous personality. As people have this impression of you, those who do not know you would say that you are stuck on yourself. In all actuality, you are entertaining, loving, humorous, and lovable individuals. Aquarius, you are and seem to encompass many attractive qualities, or so says the January 21st horoscope. The January 21st birthday personality is smart and beautiful, but you can be somewhat unconventional in your way of thinking and doing things. You have significant close relationships with family and friends. They are your source of strength and companionship. January 21st zodiac, you are number 11 in the astrological tree. This zodiac sign is known as the water barrier. My dear Aquarius, you are a natural born leader. Even though your professional or personal life is important to you, you place it on the back burner of your career. You are too intelligent and talented for your abilities to go to waste. You think that you are talented, that your talents should be used for the greater good of the people, so you share the rewards with others. These people love it when people are attracted to you for your brain rather than your sex appeal. The January 21st horoscope says that you are more traditional in romantic affairs than other Aquarians. You very much want to pair up rather than be another notch on the post. When someone sparks your interest, you are passionate and hopeful that it results in a love commitment. Because of your popularity and your emotional brick wall, it is hard for you to maintain a new romantic relationship. It is as if those with January 21st birthdays push people away or choose those that cannot have to begin with. It can be that when things start to go your way, you mess it all up. It seems like it's something to think about. Otherwise, you are a reasonable and objective Aquarian. You are the go to person. Friends and family and subordinates have known they can count on you. With your charm, you possess the qualities to rub noses with the right people. Your tireless pursuit of success, money, and perhaps notoriety keeps you busy. You need to take some time off too. With all you have going on, January 21st birthday personality can be moody at times and understandably so. In your quest for these goals, you hate to hurt anyone's feelings, so you feel bad when you lash out at someone you love. The truth of the matter is that the ruthless nature of the success is that other people get hurt. You want to live a lifestyle uncommon to your upbringing, so you take with you a determination to beat the odds. The Aquarius birthday astrology analysis for today says that you have to be resourceful to come up with new and profitable ideas, as those born on January 21st, most of which are risky. You always have had a flair for the unusual. The future of a person who was born on the 21st of January will be unique and different. You need to advance, and so you try to come up with new ways to improving, building, or manufacturing things. Being the observant Aquarius that you are, you have learned important life lessons. It could be where you develop your leadership qualities. With your birthday, it says about you is that you have come quite a long way, but you still have not found that one thing that drives you out of bed in the morning. And there are many job opportunities you want to involve yourself in. You are talented enough to become an instructor, a politician, a speaker, or someone in the healthcare industry. And you could be a gifted songwriter as you can sing. The decision lies with you. Whatever it ends up being, you will be great. Some would say that being born on January 21st makes you a stimulating Aquarius. I would say so. Your energy is incredible. You juggle different goals and give each your best. It would drive some other Aquarians crazy, but it is your sanity. Speaking of your sanity, you tend to hold grudges. Aquarius, you need to let go. It is in the past. Make your peace with it and move on. Do a little spring cleaning so you can get something new in its place. Get a haircut or a new color while you are at it. Change can be good. The January 21st Aquarius, those born personality profile, says that you can be unconventional. Aquarius, you are smart and beautiful people. You hold it back. You hold back on many of your feelings, so nobody gets hurt. Famous people and celebrities born on January 21st: Ethan Allen, Christian Dior, and Benny Hill. Eric Holder, Stonewall Jackson, Hakeem Abujuan, and Telly Savalas. These this day, that year, January 21st in history, in 1966, the first medical pamphlet was published, information on smallpox. In 1899, Opel built its first vehicle. In 1927, the Opera House in Falls, Chicago, has its first national broadcast. Oh my goodness. Kumhawashi is your verdict moon sign. Focus in your work. The Kumbh is the 11th sign in the Vedic astrology and corresponds to Aquarius. The ruling planets are Saturn and Uranus. Symbolized by the water barrier, the lucky colors for this moon sign are blue and black. Consists of planet Saturn signifies destiny, constraints, and refinement, while planet Uranus controls setbacks and disorders in life. These planets make people born under the Kumbh Rashi unpredictable, but still creative, with a lot of focus in whatever they do. The lives of these people will be ruled by destiny, and there will be remarkable changes. These transformations will be abrupt without any warning because of the influence of Uranus. This also makes them spiritual, imaginative, and good at problem solving. Aquarius. Your Chinese zodiac sign, the tiger.
To be with me, one thing, so for me, I can believe it. Very nice to share my love would be my friend.
Tiger burning bright. Chinese zodiac tigers are amazing leaders, vibrant and outspoken, self possessed with an utterly magnetic personality. Leadership comes as naturally to them as breathing and is invariably fun to be around. Their personalities drive them to be in control, and this is turned to the pursuit of their ambitions. The Chinese tiger sign is renowned for their courage. When faced with a challenge, they'll inevitably wind up on top of the confrontation. They'll turn their drive to any cause they feel is righteous. But sometimes their image of what is righteous is misdirected. Their inherent nature can make them prickly under stress and prone to sounding their roar on those around them. The Chinese target traits are strength is in their pure confidence. Their confidence removes one from feelings as if everything that turns against them is a personal challenge. Differences in others are met with tolerance. Others are allowed to not conform to the tiger's views on life. They are gallant and respected and withstand with their friends and those who have earned their trust. Earning a tiger's trust is as easy as being frank and clear about your intentions and desires. The Chinese tigers are out of balance, have a strong sense of their self worth. Too strong, in fact. Their natural, normal tendencies to a deeply sympathetic soul gives out their sense of grandeur. Their confidence turns to arrogance, and their determination turns to impatience. The tiger zodiac sign, who isn't centered in themselves, can be driven into hasty decisions. They allow their desire to get ahead to turn them to treacherous acts, overcoming their normal forthrightness. This can end up with them being incapable of honest and clear communication. They become incapable of cooperating with those who don't talk to them. Oh no. The tiger characteristic in the workplace are a certain form of magnificence. They are driven and filled with ambition. They are charming go getters with no concept of what fear of failure is. As such, tigers will pursue their goals and their dreams without hesitation. Unfortunately, the tiger man or woman are also prone to lacking organization. They need a solid team underneath them, keeping the minutiae in order while they drive the train into a successful future. The Chinese zodiac tiger, as the boss, is the tiger in his element, the shining star of his office. He will be playful and fun loving and prefer to keep his office in that state, provided, of course, that productivity is up and everyone is giving everything they have to the team. The tiger Chinese animal sign will be aware of their team's need, using a gentler humanitarian nature to ensure that everything is doing well. They can cheer them up just with shared magnetism. The drawback, of course, is their inability to properly deal with stress. When things are going less than well, the tiger can growl their displeasure at any who draws their attention. Their ability to cheer others up can in turn be used to tear them down. If you're dealing with a tiger boss, make sure you meet your deadlines. Nothing makes them bare their fangs faster than unwanted, unexpected delays. The Chinese sign tiger, as a coworker, is a fierce and competitive partner. Their attention is insurmountable when it comes to pursuing a goal they've taken on as their own. It's important that you not attempt to stand over a tiger. They don't respond well to being second in command, but can serve very well as an even partner. Chinese astrology says that if you're working with a tiger, be sure to take turns with your certain activities. Tigers need variety. Letting them stick to one style of task can lead to causing impatience and frustrations. Remember that you're dealing with a leader out of their place here, and you'll be reasonably well served by the result. Tigers and money, they do love their material wealth and comfort, and their big ideas lead to big payoffs in the end. Money flows with the Chinese tiger horoscope sign, and they rarely have any fear of being without material comforts. Their ability to make things happen also includes making income happen, and they are always on the ball about this. Know that when a tiger personality sets his mind to making money and turning an ideal into a paycheck, there's a little that will stand in their way. Tigers, for all their love of luxury, can be surprisingly frugal when the need arises. They will especially be so if doing so will lead the way to them seeing a larger ideal with greater income potentials come to fruition. The Chinese tigers are creatures of deep passion and romance, unafraid to let their partners know exactly where they stand in their lives. They crush hard and patiently, and sometimes that passion can get away from them. Tigers sometimes have a little problem with fidelity, in their younger years. Their desire and hunger can overcome them until they gain some discipline later in their lives. In the relationship of people born in the year of the tiger, there will be a tendency to dominate the relationship. It will be more so if their partner doesn't stand up and command the same level of respect as them. Overall, however, tigers are creatures of high adventure, of love and romance, and they are never more in their romantic element than when they are in an exotic locale. The Chinese zodiac tiger sign shines in the power of passion, and in the bedroom, you can expect a wild ride as they live their dreams. And sometimes it can get out of hand, as the tiger unleashes can be a dangerous creature. But if you're open to the ride, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. It's hard for me to say that. We're going to run into a tiger. Beware. Tigers can get bored easily, so anticipate them bringing all sorts of things into the mix. Be ready for the ride, or you'll find them getting bored. A tiger's fire needs to be responded to, and together you can create some of the most fiery passion you've ever experienced. Take their enthusiasm with your own, and they will leave you exhausted and truly loved. The years of the tiger, the dragon. January 31st, 1938 to February 18th, 1939. February 17th, 1950 to February 5th, 1951. February 5th, 1962 to January 24th, 1963. January 23, 1974 to February 10th, 1975. February 6th, 1986 to January 28th, 1987. And January 28th, 1998 to February 15th, 1999, February 14th, 2010 to February 2nd, 2011, and February 1st, 2022 to January 21st, 2023, February 19th, 2034 to February 7th, 2035. Your ruling planet is Uranus, the planet of rebellion. Be prepared for sudden changes in your life. The water barrier is a symbol of the Aquarius zodiac sign. Your birthday tarot card is the world. This card shows completion, success, rewards, and a need to contemplate before making decisions. The World Tarot card represents fulfillment, the culmination of our hopes and dreams, and the beginning of us living those dreams. We have found ourselves in a position of being in a well balanced relationship that fulfills the needs and wholeness of both involved. This is when you have successfully taken control of life and are living whole and complete. Let's read on more about the upright and inverted meaning of the Rider Waite Tarot card, The World, sunsigns.org, to follow its meaning. All journeys have a destination, and this major tarot card represents that you have reached yours successfully, while each destination serves as the launching point of another journey. This is the seminal point in your journey. You have reached the culmination of all you've worked for at this time and are content. The past events. You've been living in the glory of having seen all your goals realized, and your inner self is complete. It's been a time of absolute congratulations. It's time to pass, but it's time to begin a new path. As long as you live, your journey will continue. The present events, finally, your struggle is over. Your climb and all your work have finally culminated in a point in your life where you are, in fact, completely content. Life is always full of minor challenges, but you know how to deal with those, and you can do so from the security position in your current content state. The future event, you're almost there and you found your inner contentment and completed your journey. Now, it's just a matter of getting all those ducks in a row so that the benefits of your destination can be enjoyed. You will be spiritually and emotionally complete, and everything else will follow. You are seeking your completion is the overall view of this card, but your path is flawed. Sometimes we try to quick step things that must take time. Spiritual development cannot be rushed. You must be trying to avoid the challenges on the road there and thereby miss the important development as that part of that. The past events, you've been working towards your goal, but only where you find the path easy. If you've been frustrated on your path and not quite making it, you're avoiding these final challenges. You've come this far. It's time to face these final challenges to reach your goal. The present events. What is the challenge you are avoiding? What are you afraid of? The final steps are right there in front of you if you're willing to take them. You know the challenge of which we speak. It is right in front of you. Climb that last hill. The future events, your own choice only blocks your path to your goal. There's a challenge ahead that stands in your way, and you will try to avoid it. Prepare instead to take that challenge and climb that mountain. If it is not evident now, this challenge will make itself evident soon. The associated colors for the meditation for the world card as I gather our song, Gold for Accumulation, and the success for our efforts.
If it's not, then I wasn't with it. Bad boy, stay committed. Whether hip hop or R&B, featuring fake fans, co-star and mix. He did it. You gotta keep to yourself. You unlock the door, lock some door. Lease the list. Bad boy, keep the place. He's on R&B too, cause we keep the faith. Get in the streets and take some bills and charts. First lady, make it hot. Ain't nobody taking the spot. Now safe instead of pain. Coming through on better grades. Then attach yourself on better range. Then attach. Stack paper for the whole form of others. Damn, some things never change. Feel me?
End of the Nine of Swords. Let's continue. This tarot meditation on the upright world card will focus on when we have achieved our goals and our inner peace. Contentment is the world, in the world, and enjoying the ultimate fruits of our labors. Spiritual and emotional fulfillment and a coming together in a relationship with other people. All of our journeys have more than one destination, they have many. Set up your meditation area with its cloth and candle, and as you settle in, let yourself be overcome with fulfillment, the joy of life lived well, and the achievement of your life goals. As you slip beneath the waves to the meditation, you will find yourself sitting at the porch of a home. Let yourself see the home in your mind and your partner settled in next to you. The land around you is an open ranch field, and green fields flow away ahead of you. You are both aged but healthy and strong. Internally, there is contentment in your life. You have come through the storms, a tumbled tower visible on the hillside far away. The quiet squeak of the wheel of a windmill bluff sounds from off to the right, and the patina-covered trumpet rests by your side. The day is warm and comfortable, and you know you have found your peace, and there are still many paths in the road ahead. But that road away always leads back here, home. Around you, you have gathered children, and maybe yours, maybe just those who've come to learn from you. You pass on your wisdom, telling them all of what you've learned, knowing that they still have much learned in themselves. Perhaps you can ease the road ahead while after a while you send the children off to their jobs, living and playing in joy and standing to walk inside. The inside of your home is filled with the icons of your life, the days you have lived, and the path you walked to get to your current goal. It was not easy, it was not without challenge, but every one of them was worth it, and recognize who you are now. What would you say? What would you have been without them? You wonder, what if your life had been easy rather than fraught with the challenges unique to your path? It doesn't matter. Regrets and speculations don't change that you finally made it. You settle down at dinner with your partner and watch the sun slowly settle over the western horizon. Tomorrow is another day, but today's journey is finished, and thank goodness it ends at home. Take the feeling of contentment and simple happiness with you as you go, knowing that the future that lies ahead will bring more lessons, but you know that your current work is done. The associated colors are copper for lesser success and growth. For the meditation, for the world card and reverse. Sometimes on our path to our purpose, our culmination of self, we trip. We find challenges that we aren't certain we're up for or don't recognize that they are the challenges we need to reach. The tarot meditation on the world card in reverse represents the moment when we are held up on the path for which we've been working for so long. Take the copper cloth and candle and set up your area for meditation. Think about the feelings of frustration when you know you're so close. The frustration of not knowing why you work and seem to be caught on a treadmill. Let yourself be taken into the meditation and find yourself looking at a map. You followed this map for so long time, knowing that it's been the path from home to where you wish to be. You retrace it 100 times, trying to find out what prevents you from going forward. You thought you had looked this far ahead, But somehow the map suddenly peters out. There is no listed path forward, no road marks showing where you were needing to go. Starting over from the beginning on the map, you trace your path again, remembering where you were, glorying in those challenges you found and overcame. And rather than making you feel empowered, it is all about the more frustrating. How could you have come through all of this without hitch and suddenly find yourself blocked on the home stretch? You hold the map away from you, and maybe there's was something you hadn't seen, and maybe it would be clear if it extended from yourself. You pour over it, hoping it would jump out at you, but maybe you were just too close. You peered at it, growing more and more frustrated. You finally threw the map down on the ground and buried your face in your hands. This is it. You're just stuck. There's no way forward. It'll be right there on the map. It'll be evident on your care plan from beginning to end. And there isn't one there. It's just not there. You look up to stare angrily at the road ahead, and there it is. Your goal is right there in front of you. Just a little head. There's overgrowth and trees and vines in the way, but there's a machete right there by the edge of the forest, and it's not that far. You'll make your road. It's just one more challenge after all. Someone has to make that first road. Why not you? As you come out of this meditation, you carry the frustration you felt with you. That frustration is that when it gets in your way, what gets between you and your goals. And if you can let that go, the last few steps to your goal will make themselves evident. You've worked for this goal for so long. Don't give up now. Your next card is the Minor Arcana, the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The Five of Swords is a time to rest and meditate. You have to think of making life simple and stable. So you have to rest and think of different ways to achieve the success that you admire. The Five of Swords are of the idea that you meditate on the kind of life you would love to have. But nothing will come when you don't lay down good strategies for your future. Be aggressive and look for an avenue to enrich your mind with goodies. Remember, your head is the engine. Your head is the engine to manufacture choices and goals. Nothing is impossible, even if you see Five of Swords reversed. So always have to manage your way out and think widely to ascertain your goals. Be ready as changes might come your way. Hard work, honesty, and determinations are the key things when thinking of making up your expectations. Reduce chances of failing by going an extra step in your line. That will guarantee you a good outcome. The feeling of satisfaction will come when you accomplish the right things in your life. So do not allow negative people to influence your choices. You have to stand firm and take the direction that you are sure will help you make it to a high level of success. Be a positive thinker when things are not working as per your plan. It will help you with plan B. Taking risks should be the next option of your projection. The Five of Swords of Love encourages you always to find time and resolve any conflict in your relationships. It's important to note that you have to have the right mindset to give the right ideas to help make the right steps. Never allow anything that will not serve the interest at heart. Be on the lookout for the ideas that will help build your confidence and character. The cards that are helping you to arrive at anything important in your space is the agility to control your thoughts and feeds them with something that rejuvenates your heart and gives you a reason to work hard. Do not lose hope in your desires as you think of expanding every valuable thing at your disposal, and be clear in your mind on what extent you would like to go with your ambitions. Moreover, the Five of Swords career helps you maintain a high standard of work rate that can be slightly crucial in making some simple steps in life, okay? Giving in to negative advice should be the last thing that you can impact your future life. So lean on what people who are contributing positively to your life as you have the momentum and energy to push on with your life. You gain more experience necessary for success. And once you have the leniency to double check your progress, there's a high chance that you will accomplish your task on time, and hence you will have to keep on fighting for the space that favors your ambitions. And substantial thoughts are what will help you look for good things in your life. The long awaited dreams will come to fruition when you have the right links to your success. And on the other hand, the Five of Swords Tarot card is in conjunction with your goals to ensure you reach the epic of everything you want. But the Five of Swords Tarot card will be helping you to aspire or something big and better. So you have the potential to achieve anything that you want in your life, but the Five of Swords symbolic meaning will be there to enrich your thoughts and support your desires. The Five of Swords represents the dangers of the absolute dedication to a task in the minor arcana. The prize has been won, and you have done whatever was necessary to reach that goal, but you've likely hurt others in the process with your unremitting dedication to your purpose. This Rider Waite Tarot card represents the consequences of your actions. The Five of Swords upright represents a conflict with others, ultimately culminating in what appears to be a victory. You may notice after this victory that those who were your allies are now standoffish, distrusting, or not as interested in being near you as you were before. In the end, having achieved your goals, you may lose everything. The past events. If this tarot card is in your past in this position, you may notice that while you accomplish a goal you set out to accomplish, you are finding yourself mysteriously alone. You stepped on toes and hurt feelings to get here, and you may have to own up to that before it changes. The present event. Take care in your current situation. You're very interested and dedicated to being right, but that may not be the most important thing. The victory for everyone will require you to step back and reconsider your position and perhaps compromise on some of your personal goals so that everyone can succeed. The future events. Beware of the unseen hand. With the Five of Swords, your future, there is likely a deceiver in your midst who will prove to be untrue at some crucial point. And at this point, the best thing you can do is move carefully and watch those with whom you are working and secure your situation against being too vulnerable to ruin from within. The yes and no interpretation, the answer in this case is a yes, but that yes is at a price. You have already reached your point of victory, but it came at a cost, possibly at the cost of your friendships built and made in the process of achieving it. There comes a point in a conflict when you might recognize that there is no real victory for everyone involved, says the Five of Swords in reverse. Everyone is pouring in their energy to succeed their way, and no one involved will come out with the results they hoped for. The Five of Swords inverted calls for a return to the warrior's peace and repose and begin negotiations. This is soul energy we are in. So, this is the soul's energy we are in. Confirmation of who has entered the chat. The past events, this tarot card appears in the past, represents that you have long since done fighting and strife in this situation. The fighting has ended and the negotiations have taken place, allowing this project to move forward over the last few months. The present events, where we are right now, you should feel that the current position, the situation to be resolved, the conflict must come to an end. This card shows up indicating that it will be necessary for you to extend the olive branch. Put it into the conflict afflicting the situation. Time to rest and meditate on the situation with those involved with the purpose of peaceful resolution. The future events. The project you're in is moving along fairly well right now, but there will come a time shortly when you will need to step up and call down the fighting. If you start the fighting from the start, the project will halt and perhaps fall apart entirely. The yes and no interpretation, this minor arcana represents a solid no in this situation. There is no real victory for anyone, and therefore the fight truly isn't worth the effort. Walk away from it while you still can maintain your dignity. The Five of Swords is all about resting and finding time to reflect on your journey. Nothing surpasses the willingness and hard-working heart and mind. You have to be sure of the steps that you take and be confident about them. Determination and skills are the virtues that will contribute to your success in the right channel. January 21st. Happy birthday, Aquarius. You are most capable, compatible with people born under Libra. Here I am. This is a very understanding match between two people who appreciate each other. You are not compatible with people born with Cancer. And this is a challenging and demanding relationship. January 21st birthday lucky numbers are 3 and 4. 3 is a powerful number that's known to live life to the fullest. And 4 is an efficient and organized number known for its excellent management skills. Your lucky colors are purple and mauve. Purple is a color associated with royalty, luxury, ambition, and power. And mauve is the color that stands for spiritual consciousness, justice, and the will to aspire to higher goals. Your lucky days are Saturday and Thursday. And Saturday is the planet that stands for foundation, competence, power, ambition, and permanence. And Thursdays symbolizes the expansion and intelligence, luck, and optimism. Your birthstone is amethyst. Amethyst is a gemstone that symbolizes calmness, clarity, and soberness. Ideal zodiac birthday gift for people born on January 21st, a book of world politics for the man, and a crystal jewelry for the woman. The January 21st birthday personality is always on the go. So this evening, January 21st, the day of the front runner, your advice is to expect the very best from yourself. Be aware of a tendency to drift. Keep moving with a purpose. Don't hold on too long or relinquish your freedom. Those born on January 21st are generally open to suggestions for improving their health, in particular sensuous activities such as massage or attractive to them. Their physical side takes quite naturally to exercise as long as not too much discomfort is involved. Also, in the areas of food, January 21st people are open to suggestions about eating in a more healthy fashion. Sexual expressions are on a regular basis, and being admired for their physical attributes are both very important to January 21st people. Health may be the area in which are important connections between their ambition and their love of repose, and sexuality can be affected. Partners should be sought who are able to share their lifestyle as much as possible. Reinforcements from a loving mate keeps January 21st people on track. Those born on the 21st of the month are ruled by the number 3. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 21, and by the expansive planet Jupiter. And those ruled by the number 3 are often ambitious, sometimes dictatorial, although their former and not the latter trait holds true for the January 21st people. The number 21 has marked associations with physical beauty, particularly for women, but this can be true of January 21st men as well. Jupiterian influences lend an expensive attitude towards the world, and the added power and vitality of Uranus as Aquarius ruler lends practical ability and the vision necessary to get big projects on the rails. So the archetype, the 21st card of the major arcana, is the world, which depicts a goddess running with energy, giving rods in her hands. She surmounts the world and displays the truth. She has unlimited powers. This card symbolizes all that is attainable on the earthly plane, although reward and integrity are assured. Traditionally, the card can also indicate monumental obstacles and setbacks of fortune, as well as negative traits of distraction and self pity. The world. Keywords: completion, joy, euphoria, bliss, success, accomplishment, mastery, peace, contentment. The journey has been extensive and at times painful, but through sheer perseverance and faith, you are now ready to embrace the joys of the world and the fullness it offers without the limitations of ego. On a practical level, the card indicates the realization of one's potential and the acquisitions of mastery, and therefore the world card appears to us whenever we are at the completion of a cycle. Congratulations, we are the stewards of the earth as well as its children. We are rewarded with a profound sense of peace when our appreciation and understanding of the world around us has matured. We gain this maturity by developing a good relationship with our environment and by paying attention to the similarities and consistencies between the various outlooks that we come across and those of our own. Fostering a spirit of understanding and tolerance prepares us to embrace the world. The world. All's well that ends well. The world card represents fulfillment and completeness. It reflects a state of inner contentment and peace, particularly when we complete something in our lives. Having the world at one's fingertips means having everything one could possibly want, and therefore being self contained and satisfied. In reality, however, fulfillment is not just about what we have, but also about what we feel. A monk or hermit may feel content with his begging bowl and a cave to sleep in, whilst a rich man may find little peace no matter how much of the world he owns. The world card thus reminds us to appreciate what we have in our lives rather than believing we must have more to make us happy. Prediction. Fulfillment is coming. The appearance of this card is a positive sign that you are approaching completion of a goal or a phase in your life. You may have experienced a sense of loss if this phase has involved a lot of work or struggle. As you come to terms with the relative resilient inner peace, however, you should also allow yourself to feel and enjoy the rightful sense of fulfillment that you deserve. Guidance. Move on from the old. The world card suggests you should be attentive towards any projects, goals, or aspects of your life which might be approaching their end, as now may be the time for you to reach closure of some kind. Be aware of any feelings of grief or loss resulting from a letting go of any work or struggle you have been putting in. Allow yourself also to feel the inner peace which can result from the conclusion or completion of a previous stage of your life. Remember that as one chapter closes, another often begins. So you may experience some new opportunities, which you should consider carefully, but not rush into anything until the dust has settled from your previous chapter. The card is also a reminder that it is important to be making an active contribution to the world. So perhaps when you are contemplating the next phase of your life, you can bear this in mind. The problem, inability to achieve closure. The world card suggests that you were able to bring something to conclusion. You may have felt relief that a chapter was closing and loose ends were being tied up. Keywords, being tied up. So you still have time to do it. But you may also have continued striving to achieve more and more. This card suggests that striving took you away from a deserved place of inner peace. You should now allow yourself to feel that inner peace if you can, to signal closure for that part of your journey. And that has been your evening personality report. Happy birthday, Aquarius.